Hello, and welcome to my channel. Today, we return to Egypt, but not the Egypt of pyramids, pharaohs, or golden tombs. Instead, we're going further back to a time even before written history began. When most people think of ancient Egypt, they picture the Old Kingdom, the time of the pyramids at Giza, or the powerful rule of Ramses and Akhenaten. But what if the story began much earlier? In the desert sands of southern Egypt, archaeologists have uncovered something unexpected. Stone tools, pottery, and burial sites dating back thousands of years before the first dynasties. Some of these settlements go back to 9,000 years ago, 4,000 years before the pyramids. One of the most significant sites is Nabta Playa. Once a seasonal lake deep in the Nubian desert, this place holds one of the oldest known astronomical alignments in the world. A stone circle built by a prehistoric culture that understood the movements of the stars. These people were cattle herders, astronomers, and early builders. They organized their lives around the flooding of the Nile and the rising of the stars, patterns that would later shape Egypt's calendar and religion. But here's the mystery. As the Sahara dried, these early people moved toward the Nile. And over time, their knowledge of timekeeping, agriculture, and sacred architecture may have merged into what became the foundation of Pharaonic Egypt. The rise of dynastic Egypt wasn't sudden. It was built on centuries of forgotten innovation, migration, and adaptation. Before hieroglyphs, there were symbols carved on pottery. Before pyramids, there were mastabas and simple tombs made from mud brick. And before kings, there were chiefs who ruled over scattered villages along the Nile. The Nile itself was more than a river. It was a lifeline. And over generations, communities learned to tame its cycles, plant crops in its soil, and build homes along its shifting banks. This slow and steady evolution shaped the Egypt we later came to know. It's easy to forget that what seems eternal, pyramids, temples, and gods, had humble, human beginnings. Today, we continue to uncover fragments of that older story, graves with unknown names, tools worn smooth by ancient hands, and alignments in stone that hint at deep understanding. Egypt is not just a land of rulers and monuments. It is a land of memory. And some of its most powerful memories come from a time before the throne, when the people who would one day shape a civilization were just beginning to shape the land itself. Subscribe for more stories and discoveries from the world's ancient past.